What's the Word book, and he got shot down like a dog. So I don't hear that. People can't tell me about it can't happen. You know what I'm saying? My uncle was a man of God, spiritual, and he got shot down. So can't nobody tell me how you live and how you go, whatever it is. When God say it's time for you, get shot down, stabbed, cancer, whatever, you out of here. So that's basically where I'm going with that.
You know what? I just now found out. This sounds really crazy, but Food Forest Permaculture actually came in, and he was watching the video, and the whole entire time we did not have sound because I didn't have this worked up the right way. So
you need me to say something else?
Yeah, we might need to have to actually. I was hearing you and you were hearing me, but they weren't hearing us. So like, crazy stuff. But thanks so much to Food Forest Primitive. He was able to tell us again. So let's start from the beginning. I'm sorry. Let's start from the beginning and do this again.
That's fine.
Tell the ladies and gentlemen your name and what it is that you do.
Well, my name is Lawerence Gordon. I'm an author, film director now. Basically a motivational, inspiring guy that's trying to do his thing really and motivate other people that's doing their thing. I forget what I was saying earlier. We was in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, we was really in there. Well, tell us. All right, so tell us about the project that you're working on now.
The project I'm working on now is called Trappin in the Pulpit. You know, it's fiction, but it's based on true events. I just didn't want to go into all the church stuff, but church people, they in my DM right now, like, is I'm trying to expose preachers. Like, these gator ghouls trying to tell me is I'm trying to expose them with Trappin in the Pulpit, and I'm telling them, if the shoe fit, wear it. But this ain't got nothing to do with you. You're not making this type of money when I'm talking about. I'm talking about big time preachers like TD Jakes and all that, but I'm not pointing the finger at TD Jakes. I'm saying if he's good or bad, he got to deal with God. All these Creflo dollars and all them, I'm an author. I write about things that I see. I'm not here to judge them anyway. They got to judge. It's going to be God. I'm just writing about what I see and what people talking about. I was brought up in church all my life, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if my moms and grandma made me go, I was there. So
me too.
I'm not.
Me too. Me too.
I'm not discrediting the church. It's just people get stared away from church now because of all the offerings, all these garbage cans full of money they be passing around, man. It be cash.
Tell us a little bit about, because when we were talking on the phone, you were talking about kind of what inspired you to write the book and some of the stuff that you had seen prior to you writing this book. And what tell us a little bit about that.
Well, what really inspired me to write this book was my first book called What's the Word? And I was basically just trying to get people attention, let people know that I'm about to publish this book, let people know who I am as an author. So I can talk to, so I can be on these type of shows, so I can talk about other things. Trappin' in the Pulpit is basically, I'll tell you how I got that. Me and some of my friends went to this church. It was a nice-sized church, and it was crowded. We was in line, so I was like, dang, they crowded as heck.
Food Forest Primitive Culture says, Lawerence, good for you. You don't want to be programmed. And he also says, you're in the now, Lawerence.
Appreciate it. I was in line at this church, and I'm thinking the line long just to get in, you know. We had to pay $15 to get in church, man.
Oh, man.
So I'm like, what? They like, you got to pay $15 to get in here. So I'm like, ain't y'all about to have an offering inside? So when I found out what was going on, they was having a comedy show for their church anniversary, for the pastor's anniversary. So when I got in, I was like, oh, okay, this was going on with that. Okay, I understand that. They still had an offering still, but I was like,
that's a lot of money right there, bro. That's
hey, man, $15 to get in, and then they still came with a big offering. And then what made me be like, you know what? That inspired me was it was comedians. They was doing Christian comedian. They was cool though. Like they was telling real stuff like how church belonged for hours, right? But the master of the ceremony came in cursing and drinking a beer in the pulpit in front of the first lady and the reverend. And they didn't say nothing. They was laughing at the jokes. The jokes was funny. But I was waiting on the reverend to say, hey, hold on. What are you doing drinking in my church? I know we having a comedy thing.
Right. But in the house of God.
Yeah, in the house of God, you still got to respect it. So when I seen that, I said, you know what? No holds barred on that one. And that right there gave me the motivation, inspired me to write Trappin in the pulpit.
Now again, like I love the idea of how you got this into marketing. And I know we've already talked about this, but we were on mute. So, but I love the marketing idea that you have behind this. Not only is this a book, but you've taken this and put this into a video as well. Yeah. Talk about it, please.
Yeah, I put it into a video just to let people know that I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? People like visual. Like I said, that's how I learned from my first book. I didn't have visual. And people see a book and it's like kryptonite to Superman. They don't want to pick it up like that. So I learned from that. The book probably just starts selling a little bit more because they see the visual now and they basically like, oh, he got something going on. So I added it with a soundtrack, you know, different artists that, you know, I mess with, you know, that's on board and ready to get it going. You know, like when you doing this, man, you got to be in all type of avenues, all type of lanes, because I'm not the first person that came in talking about I'm going to write a book. It's authors years and years ago. What I'm bringing to the game is I got to bring extra. I just can't come into the game with just a book. It's already authors out here doing that already. That's not nothing new. I got to come with my own soundtrack, and I'm gonna come up with something else. I just don't know it yet. I'm gonna keep it moving like that and to keep bringing something to the game.
Now, I love the fact that you said that you have your own soundtrack. Now, these are artists that are inside of your movement, or these people that you producing, or
these artists is people that in Detroit that I can touch. Only person I can't touch right now is Bezo. He's, you know what I'm saying, locked away right now. But all the guys that's on the soundtrack, either I did the beat or my nephew RJ Lamont did some songs with him, or they cool with the family like Tone. They know him. It's just a big family that Detroit. I've been trying to put Detroit with love because in Detroit, man, it's crazy. If you winning out here, you a target. And I'm basically trying to get people on my team much as possible. So I don't get eyes all over my head like that. They can help me. So when you live in Detroit like that, you gonna come up with things like that to basically live. So as far as me, I like to show love like that. Detroit is a hating. That's my city, Detroit, Michigan. I love it, but my town is a hating town, man. Like you gotta grind. You gotta grind like quietly. Like you gotta bubble when you doing your thing, and then come back and tell them, because everybody will pray for you, though, but they'll pray for the wrong things. They'll pray for you not doing it. Ain't no sense in me getting upset, me getting mad, saying, "Oh, this hating guy, I've been here all my life." You know, I didn't went out other states and, you know what I'm saying, and did my thing, and it's just one thing about Detroit, and I'm trying to break that. Whatever that.
Break that cycle system,
back, man.
Whatever it is, got to break that cycle system.
Yeah, whatever that cycle, that scar that Detroit really get, man. In Detroit, you got to go outside the state to get on, and then once you get on, then you come here and be like, you know, ain't no stopping you now. If you trying to get on in Detroit with the Detroit people, sorry, man. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
It is what it is.
It's like crab in a bucket mentality, huh?
It's getting better though, but yeah, it is. You know, so ain't nothing new. So that ain't even nothing like Detroit people that's basically watching this, they basically shaking their head like, yeah, but they really can't say it because they still messing with the artists that they got to get to the other level. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a rapper or anything, so I can say that.
Well, I think I love the idea of the book though, because like it gives an opportunity for these rappers to actually be able to have a nice spot with someone that's being creative, taking a book to another level that eventually, again, with Mr. Fifth, the DJ, we were talking about marketing and promotion and distribution. What you're offering them is a wide range of distribution and a wide range of promotion, because someone's going to see the movie and someone's going to buy the book. You're getting it all the way around, and I think that's phenomenal that you're able to go up and show the love and bring the people back. And maybe you haven't even had that kind of love shown to you before, you know. And I think it's just amazing that you'd go up and do that and feed that back to the people.
Yeah, I had love showed to me a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and just be acting like, you know what I'm saying, like however people be acting though. I had a best friend that passed away of cancer, young, 39 years old. You know what I'm saying? Showed me major love. So that's my motivation too. It's to get it in where I get it in at. Detroit is just it's a hardcore town, you know what I'm saying? And people that live in the city, they don't think like that because they're accustomed to it. It ain't nothing.
Right. I want to go back into, because again we've already talked about this stuff, but I'm not going to keep on referring to that. But take us back to growing up. Take us to growing up in Detroit and taking us through those.
Well, growing up, like I said earlier, I grew up on Gray Street, Gray, Charlottesville, Mac, Verner, and that was Dope City, New Jack City. You know what I'm saying? So once I, did that and understood, we moved to, like I said, Seymour Street, 6 Mile, where I went to, Columbus Middle School, and then I moved with my grandma to Wayburn and Moraine. That's when I went to Denby and the best high school in Detroit to me. You know what I'm saying? Denby High School. So that's basically how I grew up. I really wasn't into trouble. I was into sports and all that type of stuff.
Food Force Primitive Culture says, Montez, your friend Lawerence has a great observation, which is rare. He has it going on, so they really enjoy what you're saying. I think that all the wisdom that you have and that you've obtained and been able to put back out, and also within the environment that you kind of had to weather, you know what I mean? Like, because it's hard, right? Making it through, and then also your friends, or I'm pretty sure you've seen people leave, come, and go. And then still keeping on that grind and continuous. What's one thing that keeps you pushing forwards?
The one thing that keep me pushing forward is once I get up, like I said, open my eyes and thank God, everything else is extra. Everything else is extra. And I motivate myself. I don't need nobody to call me. I don't need nobody to write me letters saying whatever. I'm going to do it myself. And I'm going to inspire somebody else to do it. If they want to write a book, they want to be a lawyer, they want to do anything that's in their dreams, it can happen. You just got to put God first and keep it moving. It's not going to be easy.
I love to put God first, right? Putting God first. Sometimes it's not always the easiest thing to do. Especially within living through different lifestyles and going through things like that. For someone that might be trying to go out and touch their goals, reach their goals, and maybe it said, I have put God first. You talked a little bit about be careful of what you ask for, because you'll get it. Go in depth with that, please.
I'll go in depth with that again. Like I said, when I wanted to concentrate on my craft of being a writer and an author, I didn't have the time. I was a barber. I was doing other jobs, in the plant and everything. And once I prayed to God and asked him, can you help me get on the track? He helped me get on the track. He got my ankle broke in half, for me to sit down, for me to basically focus on and telling me this is what you asked for. It's just the next time I'm going to ask him in detail. I want to do these things, but I don't want to have a broke ankle. I don't
do
want
it. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't ever do that, I never would have came out with what's the word and all this other stuff.
The power of prayer. The power of prayer is unbelievable. Go ahead.
Yeah, I believe it. The power of prayer is unbelievable, and you just gotta pray. You know, a lot of people don't believe in God or whatever. They got their own Jehovah or the Holy Quran or Allah or Jesus Christ and all that. We are talking about one God still. You just got different names. So I'll be out here saying, "Oh, my God is better than yours." It's all one God. It's different names, and I'm not trying to come out here and saying that I'm a religious person and do all that, because I'll probably have a drink later, you know. So I'm not gonna be pointing the finger saying, do this, tomorrow's church, you gotta go to bed for Sunday school,
right,
and get ready for choir rehearsal. I'm not doing that on nobody, but I can just do me and believe in my own self first, and then go through with everything else. So
now tell the ladies and gentlemen, I do have the links again in the description, but as you all know, I edit the videos down. We've been on here for almost an hour, so I kind of want to get ready next to our close down. But I do have the links in the description box, like I said, but I want you to be able to tell them where they can go and find the book, where they can also go find a snippet of the movie on the Facebook as well. And just go ahead and plug it, please.
The snippet of the movie can be found on my Facebook page. You know, what's the word? Talk That Shit group. Different other people too. YouTube, Lawerence Gordon 569. The book is not out yet. I'm still working on the book. And
but What's the Word? You can find What's the Word, right?
Yeah, What's the Word is on Amazon.com. You know, What's the Word by Lawerence Gordon. It's making some noise. You know, it's coming around.
Cool.
It's coming around.
Cool. And also too, ladies and gentlemen, there's a playlist that you can actually go. I put it in the description as well. You can listen to the playlist that Lawerence Gordon has put up. It's the soundtracks to the movie. So make sure you go and get your ears and get your brain filled up with the music there. Lawerence Gordon, I want to know, is there any kind of question that you might have for the audience? We actually have two people actually having conversations. We have three people watching all together, but we have two people in having conversations. Is there any question that you might have to the audience and for the people that might come later that you might have for them? Anyone at all?
Well, I do want to ask them, once they see my trailer and everything, do they think that I'm talking down on a church or anything like that? That's basically what I want to ask, because I said earlier, there been a couple of ministers in my DM asking me, is I'm exposing preachers, and I'm really not. But if the shoe fit, you wear it. I'm a grown man, so be careful. Be careful how you talk to me.
Right.
I'm gonna come with you in respect too. So be careful how you speak to me, reverend or not, whoever you is. So I'm not here to point, like I said, I'm not here to point the finger at no reverend. But if that's who you is, that's what's going on.
Food Force Primitive Culture says inner life force, chi, soul, living spirit comes from the third eye. The third eye is where dreams come from. So he's speaking on the third eye. He's on some pretty he's
on some nuts.
Yeah. He also says bad people are everywhere. Very, very agreed. Very agreed. The question is though, after you watch the trailer to the video, after you watched it and you view it, do you feel like maybe you're putting down the pastor, or maybe you're exposing the pastor?
No.
You want to know. You want to know. Do they feel like that?
I want to know how they feel. You
right.
know I want to know what their opinion on it. You know, it's not me putting down nobody, but it's me. This my imagination. This how I felt. This what when I told you when I went to that other church, when they had me pay $15 at the door like it's a club.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So I was basically like, that gave me the idea. I'm not exposing nobody. My church, my family is into church and different things and different Allah.
Yeah.
And how we go. So
I think all in all, just I'm gonna go ahead and answer the question on my behalf. I think that I really like that. I like it because like if you don't write about it, then it can't be talked about. If you don't put it out, what's done in the dark must come to light, and someone's going to bring that light to them. You know what I mean? So I mean, hey, look, I think it's awesome. I really, that's exactly why I wanted to have you on the show. I wanted you to speak because I think again, ignorance is bliss, and bliss is happiness, and the worst thing you can do is be quiet. I agree. I think that you writing on this behalf is awesome. I'm not gonna take any more time for you. I know you're busy. I know you're a busy man. Go ahead and plug your social media sites. Tell people where they can find you, and then we'll get ready to hop off.
Yeah, they can find me on Instagram, Lawerence Gordon 569. Facebook, Lawerence Gordon. My government name on all of it. Snapchat, Lawerence 0475. YouTube, Lawerence Gordon 569. And you can just reach out to me, message me. I'll let you know. This ain't no secret or anything. You know what I'm saying? This is not nothing that I'm whispering about. I'm about to put this out real heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told you earlier, a couple of ministers, I'm not gonna say their name, because they the ones feeling a certain type of way about me. So them the ones I'm not speaking on. No, this is my man. This is fiction. But for them to come in my direct message and say, "Is you talking about me?" And I'm like, I'm not talking about nobody. I'm talking about this. My writing. This is my mind. This is my brain. But like I said, if the shoe fit, put it on with a shoe on. If that's how you feel.
Yeah.
And he say, "Oh, you don't want me to send." This a minister we talking about. You don't want me to send my Gator Goons. I said, Gator Goons? I said, wow. Gator Goons?
A preacher?
I said, all right, Rev. Then he wasn't talking like a Rev no more. He was talking like, you need to see me come to the church. What you mean? Come to your church so I can get into some trouble?
Right.
You're not going to... Anyway, man, I was just laughing at that. So once I heard that and DM me, and I called a couple of my friends, and they was laughing about that. They was laughing, but it made them want to go to church and be like, what is this about? And, just put a buzz in people's ear that some they wanted to speak on anyway, and they probably was just didn't want to talk about it, but they know what be going on in church.
Oh, no, man. I totally get it. Sound the alarm, man. Sound the alarm. Wake some people up.
Wake them up.
Yeah, wake them up. I love that.
Saying? They already woke because they already got an idea of really what I'm doing. And that's basically what you seen on the trailer is basically a good part in the movie. You know what I'm saying? The guy that you seen, he's not a reverend, he's a deacon. You know what I'm saying? He basically how deacons be in church, they be trying to. You know what?
I just came up with another idea. What we need to do is how about we set up another interview, and I'll play the trailer, and then you can tell us, you can walk us through who is who and what is what.
Okay.
You want to do that? Can we do that next week then?
Next week, Saturday or something?
You want to do during the week?
What about Thursday or something?
Thursday should be good. I think. What do you say about 7 o'clock?
7 p.m.
Yes.
7 p.m. is fine. I should be done. I'm still writing, so that's basically. Once I get done with this interview, I got to get back in and
get back into your motor. Right.
Certain things motivate me too. You know what I'm saying? So the same way how people say I motivate them, they motivate me too by doing other things that they want to do in their own dreams, man. Dreams is important. And don't let nobody stop you from doing it because it's true. You got your own dreams. Like I got a nephew, man, named Tom Tom. He's an artist here. And he thought his career was over with. He just went in, grind for the last time, and he got blessed and got signed by Akon. So don't tell me that when it's your time, it's your time. You can have the song that you doing, and you be like, oh, this my one. This the one. But if your timing ain't right, that's your one that you need 1,000 more to get. So my nephew, my family, my friends, they also motivate me. I only stay around people that's inspired and either you smart like me or smarter. I don't hang around people that ain't got nothing to live for, or I'm already in the hating city, so I don't need no help.
Right.
I don't need no help. I don't need nobody telling me you can't do it. It's not gonna be done. Man, look at my family behind me, man. I'm good. My best, you know what I'm saying? My close friends, I'm cool with that. Ain't nobody stopping me, only but God. And he gave me the idea to do it. So
right. After that, what else matters? Like, what else? Right. What else really matters?
That was just funny to me. A reverend calling me talking about he gonna boycott my idea, and he gonna send his gator goons, his gator goons at me. Man, that was funny to me. Like, I don't get people that I ain't trying to.
That's not even what you're here for, right? But if it needs to get spunky, then you know what I'm saying.
I'm trying to go through that stuff, man. I had my production team call him and was like, "Once you come on the show, if you feeling some type of way, and let's talk about it." He was like, "No, he need to come to my church and we need to discuss this." I'm not coming to your church so you can say I pushed you and my project is on hold.
I think if you were to able, I mean, like again, I think we need to save this for our second one on Thursday. I think this is going to be really nice. I love the dialogue. We can go further into this rabbit hole on Thursday if you want. Is that cool?
Fine, that's fine. I want people to. Yeah, this is what I'm getting out to do. Like, I'll make time for it. 7 o'clock. I'm gonna put that in my Rolodex.
Cool. Food Primitive says, get a juicier. Everyone, feed the body and the mind. Green juice is yummy. Mind and own, stay away from the haters. It's so true. Well, if ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate you all being in the conversation room. I really appreciate you being on the show, actually, and just getting in depth with us about this book, talking to us about all the stuff that you have to offer. I mean, it's just been awesome, and I really look forward to Thursday because I think it's gonna, like, we're getting down into the nitty gritty, and I think this is the part to where people are gonna really love is for why they're like. I think it's gonna be awesome.
I'm with it.
Sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Montez McCammon from itsmontez.com. I hope that you've enjoyed this interview. You can tell I did. If you all want any more of this content from him, or if you're looking to connect with Mr. Lawerence Gordon, all you have to do is go through the description box. His links are inside of there. You can click on them and take you to his page. I even got the trailer, and I got the playlist inside there. So you can go get all that at one hit. Make sure you follow him, and make sure you connect with him and talk to him about some of the things that you got going on, because you never know, collaboration could always happen. Something that could happen. He's like you heard it right there first. He'll work with anybody. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Montez McCammon from itsmontez.com. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you don't do that, you're not going to be able to keep up. Duh. Thank you so much for tuning in.
You got it, Montez.